Hello, you little raw foodist. I decided that today I would take you on, as quick as I can do, a tour of my videos and my bookshelf, because I have some things that I have just like, they've so totally changed my life that I thought that you might want to in on some of those little tidbits that maybe I can help you out with. So my video collection has dwindled dramatically because I've loaned so many of my videos out, but Raw for Life is a great video. Simply Raw, it's a must-see if you're interested in raw food and health and healing. Gabriel Cousins, Tree of Life Institute, Simply Raw. Check it out. Raw or Super Size Me, 30 Days Raw. It's basically like raw food version of Super Size Me by Morgan Spurlock. And Jenna Norwood, it's just like totally rocks it. She just like drops 15 pounds in a month. It's so great. And then my most prized possession is my collection of 12 DVDs from the Hippocrates Institute. My husband bought these for me for my 41st birthday, and it was money well spent. Some girls want diamonds. I just want my raw food videos. Okay, so my bookshelf. Now here we go. One of the first books and video DVDs I ordered, Living on Live Food, Alyssa Cohen. $50 for the book and the DVD set, unless the price has changed. Money well spent. Nomi Shannon, anything by her. The photography is amazing. It's a great book. Highly recommend it. Eating for Beauty, David Wolfe. Love it. It's a classic keeper. So many other books that I won't go into. Love me some Natalia Rose. Obviously, I Am Grateful by Cafe Gratitude, great recipes, and yes, my 15 Seconds of Fame and Carol Alt's Raw 50. My little story and recipes are in that book. Not so sure about that one, haven't read it yet, but I did buy it when I was in Manhattan at Jubb's, which I'm not even sure if Jubb's is still around anymore, but The Thrive Diet, Brendan Brazier, great book, a very well done book. If you have not read In Defense of Food by Michael Pollan, you need to go to your nearest library and read. Must read. Oh, I Love You, Paul Nissan, but I won't talk about that book right now. Raw Emotions. If you have any emotions that you're dealing with on the raw food diet, Angela Stokes clocks it right here. It's a very comprehensive book. I highly recommend it. Other books I have that I really use a lot that aren't raw books, like Fresh from the Farmer's Market, is a fantastic book. You can see I've got all these little pages. I like to take cooked food recipes and rawify them. Now, this is the best book that I read in the last 12 months. And no, it's not a raw food book. No, I don't have cancer. I mean, not that I know of at the moment. But if you care about health, the health of your family, and you're passionate about cutting-edge techniques and ways to combat potential cancer, since it's one of America's biggest killers, the world's biggest killers, you got to read that. I mean, you just have to read it. Revolution, Matt Anson, gorgeous book. Juliana's over the top. Oops, hello. He's over the top in this one. Raw, the uncooked book. It's been around forever. It's so good. I love it. Living Cuisine, one of my first raw food books. She's fabulous. Recipes are great. It's not a raw book, but it is a vegetarian fresh food fast by Peter Burley, and I love the book. Okay, have I said this? This might be my favorite raw food book of all time, or have I already said that? It is. I love this man, and I'm so inspired by this woman. And when I found out that they weren't together anymore, I seriously almost put a black armband on. It was that, I mean, yeah, I've told you I'm a raw food groupie. I was devastated. But anyway, I have gotten to know Matthew Kinney, and he is the most talented. One of the most talented raw food chefs, Everyday Raw. Great book. Love his recipes. Love them. Love them. This is his latest book, Entertaining the Raw, and I'm telling you what, if you want an over-the-top raw food book, this is like, I don't even think there's anything like it in the cooked food world. It's so crazy, insane, over the top, amazing. Let's see. Outstanding in the Field, if you've ever seen that book. This guy does farm-to-table dinners, and I mean, let's just get in here. I want to focus on him. For life. Raw food. This is a great book. I mean, I was like, I thought this was going to be boring. This girl's rocking it. Jennifer Cornbleith. Needs to be in everybody's library, but I'm telling you, that first couple chapters of it's tough to read, but you gotta read it. This book right here, I can't even tell you because I haven't read the whole thing yet, but it may be one of the best raw food books out there as far as a comprehensive study of living foods. It's all in there. It's all in there. And then the Botanko series, Fresh by Sergey, who is the young buff son. 12 Steps to Raw Food. That's where I first learned that cook food is probably an addiction. I know that sounds radical, but that's what they talk about. One of the most impactful books of my life. And so I'm about ready to run out of battery charge. So let's just scan through here. See if you can see slowly what I have. Juice Feasting, Ross and Bridget Mars, Classic, Diet for Life. These guys are so gooberish looking, but How We All Went Raw, man, that's a good recipe book. And Hooked on Raw by Rio. Love Gabriel Cousins. And can I just put a plug in for my homeboy, Frank Giglio, Raw for All. It's recipes by my homeboy, Frank, and I'm telling you what, that guy rocks a raw food kitchen like nobody else. He's hot, and he has got a lot of soul, so I recommend that highly. And the last thing I'll just mention, because I, again, say I'm running out of battery power, this is a big, thick, bound book by Rhonda Malcolmus of Hallelujah Acres, but I'm telling you what, Recipes for Life from God's Garden, it's a great book. It's a great book. So thanks for coming along, and there'll be a lot more of these videos where I take you through the rest of my house and show you what I've got going on with my raw food world. See ya!